so I don't know what accent I actually have, because whatever accent I hear, that's the one that I'm going to start using. And it's like not because I want to be English, it's, I don't know. I don't know who I am, I guess. It's just fun to be like them.
We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
I don't know, sir.
Now,
I liked my other
I need
outfit.
to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the ministry. They need
Locket?
to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between
I'm telling
you
everybody.
and me.
Of course, sir.
Everyone's gonna know.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Sir, I'm ready. I don't want Gryffindor. Is that no? Weasley was a lady, right? M. Weasley? No? Yes.
Phineas, Nigellus.
Ack.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
A black.
Fig.
Love
Nice
the
of you to
mustache.
join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
Well, I guess I don't have one then.
Complications.
Complications.
I will be a fifth group.
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors. Fig. I'm
Rumours.
rapidly losing
Oh.
whatever patience I had left.
Losing rapidly.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted. this
Sorted.
evening.
I like this man's voice.
I'll be in touch.
Thank you, Professor. Rapidly. Yep. Hey, it's Harry. It's the boy who lived.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Weasley. Who is this Weasley?
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Have a seat, Weasley. Do I have to go through a quiz? I'm really interested how this mechanic will work. I look terrified.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others.
That's rude.
aren't
You can't say that to
you?
women.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Certainly, sir. Damn. I might not actually get the one that I want if this is how... I kind of want to start classes. I want to see if I can master
Looking forward to
something.
meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a
Don't want to be a
dedicated
Ravenclaw, though.
student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well.
Will it just?
I wonder. I detect something in you.
Undetected.
A certain sense of...
Je ne sais quoi.
what is it?
Chocolate? Huh. Damn. I know this is going to be... What am I trying to say? Gryffindor. This is Gryffindor? Slytherin? Ravenclaw? Oh, I don't know. Damn. I'm very a curious person. Not ambitious. I don't dare to do anything. Curiosity.
I desire to learn. I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
Damn, I'm gonna be a Ravenclaw. This is not good.
You're clever indeed.
No, I'm not clever. I'm
You have the
dumb.
ability
Stop
to
it.
reflect
Stop it.
clearly on that which puzzles others.
How do I
And
become?
you're a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in
No.
Ravenclaw.
Oh. No! I would like to choose someone else, thank you. This is me through and through. Yeah.
And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
This is me. I accept this. Really sad I got Ravenclaw through the questionnaire. I should have known. Loyalty. Should have just chosen loyalty, but it didn't make
Better
sense.
be Hufflepuff.
Look at how happy I am. Oh. I huff and I puff and I look pretty amazing. Oh. Who is this M. Weasley? I need to know the lineage.
Oh, and one more thing.
Yes.
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last
Injury.
year's final, this year's Quidditch season has been
Cancelled. Professor Mustache has cancelled.
Enough. It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me.
Do the R, do the R, do
You
the
are
R.
here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Oh, jeez. He is not fun at all.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to
No,
show our new
tell
student
me
to their
your
common
name.
room?
I shall see to it, sir.
I need to know your family history. Tell me everything about you.
I'm Professor Weasley.
Doesn't tell me anything. Who's your mum and dad?
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
Tell me.
Right this way.
Well, it can't be Ginny because
It's quite
her name's now
uncommon for a
Potter.
student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped
It hasn't,
you before.
Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff Common Room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant.
Most
You
unpleasant.
must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
2 from the bottom, middle of the second row. Helga Hufflepuff.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I
Professor!
hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Thank you, Professor. Professor, what's your name? Tell me more about you. Look at me. A bedroom.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Welcome. Lumos?
Lumos.
Oh my gosh, I'm amazing. I need more health potions. Okay, I can see. Let's run. Oh, wow. This is the common room, right? It's so pretty. Wow. Wow. I wonder what Gryffindor's looks like. In the movies, the common room was quite common. Introduce yourself to Adelaide, Arthur, and Lenora. Unless any of them have Potter as a surname, I don't really care who you are.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Be frightened, cat. I will frighten you. 1, 2, 3.
It's got you. It's alright.
Alright, Arthur.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat.
That is an interesting voice.
I'm sure you'll find your way all right.
I'm
it can
sure.
be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't
Unfortunately.
think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Well, obviously they've never had a pet, because that's a silly question. Bye,
Nice
Arthur.
meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Yep. Arthur, you should be running. Arthur, go. Go, Arthur. What's this? I had to use my wand to do that.
Oh, Uncle.
Oh.
Doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes?
Oops.
I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right? Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon? That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school. That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive.
Thank you.
Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day. Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle? Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about. Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you. Of course. And good luck.
Be seeing you. Ow. Ooh. Okay. I just drink random cups of tea. And eat random pieces of cake. Alright. Now Lenora. None of them have a Weasley or a Potter.
Oh, hello.
Or a Granger.
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new fifth
Yes,
year.
that's me.
Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Lovely, thank you.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed, 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate.
Thanks.
Presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect.
Okay.
Sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way.
Thanks.
Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
So many backhanded compliments.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
I don't like you.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Certainly was not.
Of course. Adieu.
Oh, wow. Resting bitch face. I'm here.
Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Okay, I'm running. Hello, bye-bye. Excuse me, get out of my way. Thank you.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day.
So ready.
I've
Just
been
not with
dreaming of this day
Lenora.
for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it.
Okay.
You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
Wow.
Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Okay.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
That is rude.
WLs. Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Yay! A book.
Here you are.
It's extraordinary. Wow. Is this like the ChatGPT Cliff Notes version of everything that I need to know?
What is it?
It is a wizard's
It's a
field
book,
guide.
lady. It's a
It will
book.
help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
Yeah.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Okay. Into my armpit it goes, where I keep everything.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay. Where are we going? You don't need to stare at me, Professor Weasley.
This way.
Yes, okay. If I run, will you run? Not allowed
The
to
guide
run.
will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Oh.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
I got money.
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
My computer is a potato.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Thanks. Alright. Collect. Rumoured to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favourite recipes. Over the centuries, some dishes like pickled dirigible plums are likely an acquired taste. Huh? You've just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience or XP. Okay. This is your wizarding level. XP in from challenges increases your level and power. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select. What do we
Clever, isn't it?
do with it though?
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
What do you do with it? I don't know. I would like to roll this, thank you.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
I
Your
can't
field guide
move.
contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Alright, open the map. Am I supposed to travel now? I'm so confused.
And here we are. Quite the time saver.
Oh.
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Cool.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
But can I also walk around the castle?
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Okay.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I guess we'll ask all the questions.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect.
Charms!
Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Okay.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for
cool.
you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
Lovely.
Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack.
No idea what happened. Wasn't there?
There's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Am I right or die?
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Red hot.
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Gave me 2 spells.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there,
Just 2.
Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
Thank you.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
Yep, that was
I
our
wouldn't
choice.
say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
I got 43 gold now, so... Okay, that was like a lot of information. What does this do? Ooh, all my spells I'm gonna learn.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And
Yes.
you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch.
Just like me.
It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
This represents main quest. Complete a main quest for the story, unlock features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by a spell and or requirement. Level requirements. In these cases, you'll need to be the required level and or the required spell. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Track quests with right click. Which quest? Oh, okay.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional
Didn't he
craftsman
die?
and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket.
Did he
For now,
survive?
focus on your classes and pay attention.
How is he still alive?
More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I just want to pay attention so that I can kill the goblin, because I know that that's my job now. Cast Charmed Compass. Oh, look, let's just go to class. Can I go to class? Why can't I go to class? Oh, I can go to class now. Okay. Let me in. I'm so confused. Just let me in. Wow. Leads nowhere. Honestly, so pretty. I feel like I'm in the movie. Open the door. I'm late. I'm late. They're going to be upset. What's that? Flame. 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 Okay, let's begin. Bog it. We're doing a bog it. No, we're learning a stupefy. I learned that already.
Professor Hecat!
Leviosa!
To blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
I've heard of it.
You may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
You were younger then?
Knowledge.
Dropping facts.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso!
Leviosa!
Is
that just charms?
Defend yourself, Master Pruitt, no? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
I want to chuck her up. Let's go. Levioso her. Swish and flick. Why'd they change the name? I'm incredible. Look at you go. Now up.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Another student. Am I the only Hufflepuff? Wow. They huffed and they puffed and I left. And I get to go first. Wow. Okay,
Let's begin
stupefy.
with basic cast.
Basic cast. Woo!
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Mm-hmm.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate.
Breakthrough
earlier.
yellow shields with control spells.
Levioso. Good. Now, the basic. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists.
Oh, look, I found another person. What's his name? Arthur?
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego.
Better get Q
You may
ready.
begin.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Tego.
Levioso.
Case things.
How many times do I do it?
Levioso.
Good form.
I know.
This can't
be your first duel?
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Leviosa.
Only all my students were this adept.
Oh, that was kind of fun. I enjoyed that. It feels like the Star Wars gameplay a bit.
For a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Are you Irish? Going to add another accent to my accents.
I put you on the spot, and you rose.
I rose, miss. I rose so high. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Hecat.
Points to me.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Okay.
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of
What do you know?
entirely.
What do you know, Mrs. Hecat?
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today.
Thank you.
I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one
Wait,
day.
wait.
Class is dismissed.
F.
I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to
F.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you.
Right.
Not the other way around.
Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
Oh my gosh, this lady.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something.
Are you the love of my life?
Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Lies.
Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be
Look at the
so
flutter of the
effective and
eyelashes.
warm. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Oh,
Be
that's
coy if
not.
you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you.
Ah,
If you
Sebastian.
want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck.
It was luck.
Actual skill.
There's no skill.
Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance.
That is a name that I like.
If you're
Brattleby.
interested.
Brattleby.
Till
If.
next time.
Oh, what are you? Wow. Okay. Oh, look at me go, completing the quests. Want to attend Charms class.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Me too. What's this? Why is there a... How up do I need to go? That's cool. Bloom!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Oh, what now? Oh, up again.
In the goblins and the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the minister
Am I supposed to answer the question?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us
I
in
don't
trouble.
understand at all what that
You'll
is.
be, but you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boo, and he says it's a slack.
Peeves, enough.
It's a little cat.
All detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor.
Hello. Where shall I sit?
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
you.
There is an open seat here. Nettie.
So you are the new student.
Student.
Have you met Professor Ronen yet?
Ronen yet.
Shall we begin?
Yes, we shall.
Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year
Crucial.
in education on the art of charm work.
I have issues.
I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right?
Yes.
Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517.
Don't have a textbook.
Before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
If you ask me, I'm going to give you Asio.
I'm afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all.
Does he not know I'm new? That's so rude.
You all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Nope. Accio.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
Okay.
Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
That was a lot faster. Accio!
Accio!
Thank you.
That is not bad.
That is not, but I really have problems. I need to stop.
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
Thank you, sir.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Ooh, is she the
Very
new
good, everyone. That's enough of that.
Hermione?
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down,
That was it.
it is an exceptionally lovely day. I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
We're gonna Accio things out there.
After me.
Gonna Accio some flowers.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
Yep, that's me.
So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Okay. Why am I always
How will our
first?
newest students start us off?
Okay. Totally gonna fail this. What do I need to do?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Accio.
The trick is to pull this. Splendid!
Ah!
Don't worry. Excellent control there.
Stop, stop, stop. Stop. What about... Oh no.
Very good.
Did I get 100 points? I don't think I won.
Very good.
Thank you.
Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Yeah.
Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
She's gonna be amazing. I'm so sad. Ah,
You'll
what?
be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
I'm confused.
Watch this.
Oh, cool. Can I knock her off? No!
That's it.
Let us see this.
I could move? Okay, let's see if I can.
That is how it's done.
That is how it's done. Nope, I want this one. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it! No!
Nicely done. Be sharp.
Hit mine, hit mine, hit mine. Yeah. I'm really bad at this. I just gave him more points.
Excellent control there.
I want to do it again. Redo, redo, redo.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What? How? Okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
How is she so freaking good?
There we go.
No!
Happens to the best of us.
Redo! Come on. There's no way I'm gonna win. Go for this one. Oh no, stop, 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 stop. Okay.
That is how it's done.
Yes, it is how it's done.
Well done.
It's really hard. I must do it again.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
You're not gonna let me do it again? Oh, that's just rude. How am I supposed to practice, Professor, if you've only given me 3 shots at doing it? I need at least 25 before I can verse her again. Oh my gosh, I really don't get another shot, do I? She's my new best friend.
Well done back there.
Thank you.
You took the loss in stride.
Thank you.
Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio.
Proficient.
Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here.
Hey.
It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Oh, I have questions, don't I?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
It's a very odd question.
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Wagadu!
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
Oh.
I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Why do I want her to say Wakanda? But like, I just want her to say it. Wakanda forever.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
Whoa.
So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you.
Ah.
Better not keep him waiting.
Ah.
Until next time.
Thank you. Wagadu. Wagadu.
A word, if you would.
If you're so.
Wait, this lady. Where's she? What's she doing?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Quite. Yes, Professor?
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I must have failed today.
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Pretty fun.
An outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Yay, completed charms class. Does that mean I can Accio things now? I need to try this.
You're the new student, aren't you?
Are you talking to me?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about.
Cool, thank you.
Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Not really, I failed, but okay.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Yeah, we have homework. Okay, let's go see Professor Weasley. First, I would like to Accio something. Can I Accio the cat? Nope. This is how Harry should have been roaming. Like, he should have been traveling like this. Oh. Let me out, let me out. Flu, flu, flu. Accio cat. Alright, new quest.
What about the room, Professor?
Wow, there's a very pretty elf. Goblin. Goblin.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Deke. Elf.
Ah, there you
House
are.
elf.
I trust your first classes went well?
Absolutely splendid, sir.
I heard a
Madam.
speech from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you.
He taught me nothing.
I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me, isn't there?
I can't say anything, sir.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
Mm-hmm.
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress.
You've already told me like 5 times.
Assignments.
Just, give it to me then.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
And so did you.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but
Whose wand
you
is it?
find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley.
Yes.
We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Oh god. Coughing up my lungs. What is spellcraft?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Transfiguration magic. Okay, what can you tell me about the potion shop?
Tell me more about the potion shop, Professor.
And can I
Pippin's Potions
buy
stocks a
healing
wide array
potions?
of potions ingredients,
I need about
although
10,000.
they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Healthy ones? Health ones?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a class.
Oh!
Help you get your bearings.
Who do I get? Please,
Perhaps
not the...
Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Natty. I like a good
I'd like to
natty.
go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
That sounds lovely. Alright. Sure, I will learn Reparo. But unfortunately, I will have to learn Reparo another day. It is getting dark outside and... Hello, kitty cat. It's time for me to take a big long break. Maybe a sleep or something. But it's really cool. I like this game. I'd love to be able to try that Accio game again. Maybe. And I need to be able to figure out what these chests mean. Like, what are they? Who are they? Why are they? And how do I understand you? Is it up there? I just don't get it. What is this? Revello? Can I do Revello? What's this? Okay, Revelio to nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. There he is. Yeah. Until next time, I guess. Casting more spells in the next one.